All I know is Dark Souls 2.
That's what you've been playing?
For another 60 or something hours.
What's up, Diamond Devil?
On top of my already large amount of time.
Let's see. So this week you put in 60 hours. Is that what I'm hearing?
Week and a half.
Week and a half, you put in 60 hours into Dark Souls 2.
I'm a little over that now. So I'm in New Game Plus now, or I'm just about to get into New Game Plus. I've beaten all the bosses, and I've been PvPing. Soul level 210 right now, I think.
What's the max?
99999. I don't.
No.
No one goes to the max, unless you're a fucking cheater. In which case, I hope you die horribly. Yeah, I'm just.
So in 60 hours, you went to 210.
Something like that, 210, I think.
So does that continue to where if you do another 600 something hours, you'll be 800?
No. I mean, you probably only get to 300 because after that, it's all diminishing returns.
I vaguely remember you, Diamond Devil.
Like Dark Souls, how it works. I mean, you can only get your stats to from like 1 to about 40 before you encounter massive diminishing returns. So there's really no point. A lot of people will say the meta is soul level 150, but I don't know. The majority of people I encounter nowadays are soul level 200 and higher in PvP. So I felt like I didn't want to get cheesed anymore by soul level 300s. So now I'm going to 300 myself.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a very cheesy game, unfortunately. I mean, hopefully Dark Souls 3
This
handles latency better.
PC?
Yeah, even in PC, like it's just the latency and lag reduction in game and stuff is just very shitty. It's just terribly designed and optimized. So I mean, a lot of times you'll roll and get yourself caught. I mean, I got killed the other day from across like this bridge, probably 40 feet away. Someone hit me.
You know, I often hear you stating, "There's a bridge," and then the following text is, "I died." That has been a very common thing to hear from you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You are unaware of it, but if you start listening in to yourself, bridges and you die. There was another story you were telling me. You were trying to walk across a bridge and someone snagged you with an arrow, and you had to start all over.
That was Dark Souls 1, I think.
I think it was.
Dark Souls 1?
Yeah, you're complaining about Dark Souls 1 being less forgiving.
Me?
As I recall. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe.
Quit drinking.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. I don't remember, but it sounds right. I mean, I get very angry. I get very, very angry by latency.
Spencer, what have you been playing?
League of Legends.
Okay.
Mario and Luigi Paper Jam.
Did you get that paper out of there?
I could not. It's jammed in there so tight. I can't pull it out.
It's not acceptable. It's a very expensive.
I mean, I'm trying my
paper.
best.
So what do we need to do? Call the manufacturer?
You know what? I'll call him if I have
Konica
to.
Minolta has a number on the printer. You can call them.
No, I've got a guy.
What guy is gonna Mario? Or his stupid brother?
He's not stupid. He's a little bit slow.
Something's wrong with him. Something's definitely wrong with
He's
him.
okay.
I think he's got the shell shock.
What else is it?
See what I did there?
Yes.
You got it. You get it.
What else have I been playing? This game called Dungeon Explorers 2. Something.
Oh God.
It's on the PS Vita. It's an RPG, kind of like Etrian Odyssey, except you don't have to draw on the map. I'm really into first-person dungeon crawlers, so.
First-person dungeon crawlers.
Yeah. They're my thing.
So like old school NES, Super NES stuff. Because from what I can remember, a lot of those back then were like that.
Yeah,
like
PC.
Have you ever played Shining in the Darkness?
No.
So it's in the Shining Force series.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the original Shining Force game, though. But it's a first-person dungeon crawler.
Really?
You can pick it up on your Wii U.
Okay.
I think also your 3DS has it too. But it's in the Shining series. I never actually was able to play it because I can't stand first-person dungeon crawler.
You don't like them?
No.
Oh, I love them.
I had a really hard time with Dragon Warrior.
Dragon Warrior is not a first-person dungeon crawler.
What it was? Wasn't it first person? You never saw your character.
Right. You just don't like that you can't see your character?
Yeah. I want to see how badass I look when I'm chopping shit down.
Fair enough. First-person dungeon crawler would be there's like a hub world outside of it, usually, and then you go into like a dungeon. It's menu based sort of, and then you just walk like square by square through a dungeon. And every time you walk, everything else can move and yada yada, like for a turn.
I kind of think that's how Shining in the Darkness is. I didn't get past like the first part of the game because I was just couldn't do it.
I love them, man, and they're usually so hard. They're usually incredibly difficult and incredibly long. I think this one takes like 70 hours to beat, and it's like it's a lot of grinding, but which makes it kind of a fun game just to have on the side. But
Oh, it's just
also
Daniel.
like overly sexual.
I'm not familiar with SRPG. What is SRPG?
Sexy RPG.
It just only has Shining Force, the strategy RPG, isn't it? Like a tactics.
Is that what? So S stands for strategy
Tell me if
RPG.
I'm wrong. Isn't that what it is? SRPG?
That would make sense.
Scientology RPG.
I'm just used to
No,
seeing
it's not
JRPG.
that. Not that. What's that?
I'm used to seeing JRPG, so when I see the S there, it kind of looked weird. But yeah, strategy RPG. Shining Force. I have not played the Sword of Hyjah.
I've always teetered on that because I've seen it there in the shop, and I was like, I don't know.
I've played 1 and 2, part of 3, and then the Game Boy Advance re-release.
Yeah.
Those games have so much nostalgia for me. They're made by Camelot. I'm pretty sure it's Camelot now. Shit. Pretty sure it's Camelot.
Second thought, let's not go there. 'Tis a silly place.
So, thought it was a tall black man, but it's not.
Let's get my gun.
So, Sword of Hyjah. My brother played it. He actually enjoyed it. He watched me play a lot of Shining Force growing up. But as far as a strategy RPG, yes, the Shining Force series is good. Like, it is a very solid series. Now, like Fire Emblem, I'd say, is the current Fire Emblems are pretty close to what it was. They actually obviously have more mechanics now, better system, all that kind of stuff now. But Shining Force, if you ever get a chance, go emulate it, go play it. I tried actually going legit and buying an actual copy.
You got burned.
I got burned. The game doesn't work. There's some online things. I'm YouTubing some things to fix it.
It's good.
But
YouTube them.
YouTube them.
YouTube them.
Red
YouTube
Red
dumb?
tube them.
Yeah.
YouTube
Don't
dumb?
Don't
Are
do
you
that.
are you YouTube dumb?
I'm YouTube dumb. Yeah.
So this is all 3DS stuff. Is that why I
That's-
don't know any of this?
Probably. Well, the Shining Force series started on Sega. Game Boy Advance got a re-release of the first one, and the Sword of Hyjah is, I think it's also on the Wii U. I think it's on the Wii U.
Yeah.
But the 3DS is probably where most people have heard of it. So, it's talking about the handhelds for Nintendo. I've been debating picking up an XL.
I told you shouldn't have gotten the 2DS.
Here's the thing.
said
I'm
that.
perfectly fine with the 2DS.
Wait. So there's the 2DS. There's the 2DS XL.
There's the 2DS. There's 3DS. Then there's 3DS XL. Then there's the new 3DS XL. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nintendo's naming branding just sucks. But so I have the 2DS, and
I don't understand the problem.
So many versions of this shit.
the reason that I'm considering the new 3DS is because I saw it's on sale right now, and through means and measures, I can get it for like $90.
Okay.
Is it worth going from where I'm at now to the 3DS XL?
Can you even play anything on the 2DS?
Yeah, you can play everything except for Xenoblade, I think.
And then
Or
Final Fantasy
Monster Hunter.
Explorers comes out comes out actually on Tuesday.
So all this
So
stuff
no
is
games that
backwards
I care
compatible?
about. Well, no, 2DS it's still running the same processor and same operating system as the 3DS.
It's running a different operating system. Well, the processor itself.
It still allows you to play 3DS games.
yeah,
That's
it's
the
backwards
point.
compatible, not forwards compatible, except that the only two games it can play right now that are different are Xenoblade Chronicles, which is fantastic, and Final Fantasy Explorers, which comes out on Tuesday.
Hmm.
And it has amiibo support, so you can use your amiibos on it.
Oh, dude, I have so many amiibos.
And it has 2 extra shoulder buttons and an analog nub. So in some games you can use it to like
A
adjust the
C
camera.
stick like Smash
It's like a
Brothers.
C-stick.
Okay. Okay.
But $90, is it really worth?
Oh, for $90? Well, what are you giving up? Because you're trading in something, aren't you?
No.
What do you mean on
I don't do
means?
trade-ins.
With
What?
oh come on.
So
with
sell-
means you can get it for $90. What are you talking about?
So there's a bundle and someone's selling something extra with it. I can then return the extra thing that I don't want at another store, get the cash back, and
Gotcha. Are you sure it's not digital download?
yep.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it's $90. And it's got a game you don't want or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's worth it. I mean, you just end up with. Would you trade in your 2DS?
I would probably resell it.
Okay.
I wouldn't trade it in because the return on that is just crap.
I mean, do you like 3D? Probably, I wouldn't say is any kind of selling point. I usually turn it off for most games. Do you like having it like flippable so you can close it?
I actually don't like the flippable part of that. That is a negative to me.
Then don't get it. Don't get it.
Okay, so that's the only like.
Well, there
The
are
only
other
point you're
benefits, but it sounds like you don't want it, so I wouldn't get it.
Well, that's the one feature I don't like,
I mean, you're gonna have to get one anyway,
Yeah,
right?
it has to be that way. It's not like you.
and
can
that's
get it-
fine. That's I can overlook that if there are other things that sell it to me, bitch.
You
Do,
have.
do you make money from selling him one of these things?
Yeah, I mean,
Do
I
you get
make
like
a little bit, but I'm not gonna
Like
let
10
that-
cents per.
It's like $1. It's
Oh,
like
that's-
$1 or more.
It's good royalties.
It is, but I'm not gonna sell it to you if it doesn't meet your requirements. Like it's gonna be a flip thing,
It is,
so
yeah.
that's gonna happen. And when you have a thing
You would
that
not
can-
survive in a sales world.
You're
You
stand-up
have-
salesman. That's a stand-up move. You don't want to sell him something more than he needs. You don't want to sell him a sports car if he's looking for a family vehicle.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, what do you want me to sell you?
It's good- it's good
I'm not
move.
going to tell you to buy something you don't need. I'm your friend.
I'm
not-
trying to
not
tell you to tell me what's good about the 3DS.
Oh, there's tons of good things, but you already own most of the good qualities on it.
Okay, so there's no reason that any of our viewers should pick up a 3DS. They should just pick up a 2DS.
If they like the idea of a flip thing, which I do because it protects the screen
Screen,
and everything like that, and
Mhm.
it conserves a lot of battery power. Like I know I'm sure there's a sleep mode on the 2DS, but it's just really easy and comfortable to do it. It has a better processor, which will enable you to play some of those newer games that otherwise are just completely
Those
disabled.
three.
I don't know if the screen is better. Is it bigger or anything like that?
Yeah, the 3DS XL screen is bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's a little bit more comfortable for a bigger person's hands, which
I disagree.
you disagree?
I completely disagree. I think the 2DS for people who aren't used to holding handhelds is a lot more comfortable than the weird 2DS thing. Because if you're holding the 3DS, and you start you get a good grip on it, the screen will flip up. Like it just
How hard are you gripping this thing?
pretty damn hard.
You trying to
As hard
break
as
it?
I hold my.
You want one of these? Trying to just break this thing?
I don't know where the kid is, so I'm not going to say that.
Sometimes I grip my controller after playing Dark Souls like that because I get so upset. I get so frustrated.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like for you. It doesn't seem like a thing that you need.
Yeah, but so as you're trying to tell the audience here, the 2DS or the 3DS has better grip, better hold in your hand.
I would say that grip is irrelevant because you should not buy a 3DS. Instead, spend that money on Dark Souls 3.
No, you should totally buy 3DS. 3DS is my favorite console, more so than the Xbox, PS4, PS Vita,
What?
Wii U. I way prefer it
What?
over all those, except for the PC. I like the PC more. But yeah, 3DS is freaking amazing.
How is it better than those things? All of those games
Yeah,
are irrelevant
Absolutely.
when compared to
Two
the
words. Poop and play.
there you go.
3DS. Because you can poop?
Yeah, and I can shower. I like to sit in the bath. I like to sit in the bath and just play video games.
You could do that with the Wii U.
Candles lit.
You can.
Low,
It's a little
sexy
bit shaky with me
jazz.
for some reason. For whatever reason, in my house, the Wi-Fi, whenever I go into my room, kind of goes.
Well, if it's too far away from the console, it doesn't have that much range.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can play it on the car. I can play it anywhere I want.
That's why you get your Wii U. You bring it in your bathroom, and you connect it with an extension cord that you run into your bathroom, and you put it near the tub so it falls in.
Just dump it in. No, I absolutely love my 3DS. It has a lot of good RPGs, a lot of good tactical RPGs, a lot of good the Etrian Odyssey series. I could play that. There's 4 different ones on there. I could just end up playing that for the rest of my days. It's so much fun.
Wow.
And it's just got a lot of great stuff to it.
Ah.
Absolutely.
Yuck. Yuck. That's gross. That's real gross, Spencer.
That's why I never touch his consoles. It's any of his mobile devices that you can go in any room with. I don't touch them.
Because of his 3DS slime on everything.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll leave my goop on him.
Slime and everything. Get out of here.
Covered in goop. The ooze from
You're
Ninja
messing it
Turtles.
up. Oh, you're making a mess.
You're making a
You're
mess.
making a mess.
Yeah.
ROTJ.
I'm invited to Esports Plus. I don't know what that is.
Oh, you gonna go play some Madden?
Yeah, I'm gonna go play Madden.
Dude.
All the bros.
Can't wait for the next Madden, man.
It's gonna be good. I
gonna
think you
be
can
so
throw the
good.
ball.
That's great,
I think you
man.
can make plays. Can you talk about classic and story mode? About
For
what?
Etrian Odyssey? Wait.
I don't know what Etrian Odyssey is.
So, Mr. Daniel just bought Etrian Odyssey
Oh,
for the
did you?
3DS.
Actually,
Can
you
you
did that a
talk
while
about
ago.
classic and story mode?
Yeah, you bought the one that's like a remake of an older one. They added basically the classic mode would be pick 5 people and run through the game. That's classic, which is how I prefer to play it because the stories in these games tend to really suck.
What is it about?
I mean, if you go classic mode, it's only about you just exploring a whole bunch of dungeons just to get to the bottom of them. There's like a loose story of like
Why did dungeons always have to go down?
it's like a reference to hell and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
The story mode is they just add a story and there's characters, and I think some of the characters you can't flip them out, but they have like specialties to them and stuff like that. I mean, either way, it's gonna be fun, but I prefer the classic mode on these things.
This is a 3DS game only.
Yeah. It's cool because, and a lot of people really hate it for some reason. I think it's fantastic, but you draw the map when you're down there.
That's kind of cool.
So like it's all grid based, but you have to literally draw the lines and stuff, and then you can draw little doors that are, and you can notate secrets to
I like
yourself
that.
and
That's,
stuff.
that's cool.
Makes it really feel like you're like exploring a.
Does it
dungeon.
show you
And
on your drawn map?
Mhm.
Oh, that's very cool. I like that.
For some reason,
names
I'm
are
getting
hard
a
to
hint
follow.
of adult coloring book coming from you. Like that, you need to color a book, don't you?
Well,
No.
it's not even a coloring book. I
It's
mean,
a map.
Just drawing something, right?
You don't even draw it per se, like with your own art. There's a big grid and you just draw where you can walk and stuff.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'd almost like it if you just drew it, no grid. That'd be kind of
That'd be kind
interesting.
of cool.
Yeah.
A game did that a long time ago. It was Zelda Spirit Tracks or something. You like had the map and you could just draw like whatever you wanted on it, like point to things and say come back here and yada yada.
All right, that's cool. I like that. That's good. It promotes creativity.
Yeah, but no, it's fantastic. Especially, I think I have Etrian Odyssey 4 and I didn't get a chance to finish it. But those games are so long, but it's really really good.
Have you guys seen that trend right now? Adult coloring books.
No, what is that?
What is it?
Okay, that's all right.
Is it-
So you
is it
guys
just
didn't get.
drawn?
So right now they have like adult coloring books coming out because it's supposed to ease them and calm them down and help with like basically mentally like get you stable.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of like psychiatrists and stuff recommend like that you color.
You know, this feels like part of this really bizarre push to infantilize like millennials. Like that, have you guys noticed that? Like SJWs do this all the time, and it's like this bizarre thing where like we're too afraid to offend, or we're too easy to offend, and we're just these babies, these
Yeah.
bizarre adult babies.
I was looking at Imager the other day, and because I do it every day because I'm bored, and there was like a post about things that you shouldn't tell to a guy, and it was like just tons of things that are phrases like that we use. And it's like these all are like can ruin a man. I was like, half of them are things that I say to you guys on like a daily basis. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so bizarre, like how like offensive everything is. Apparently,
Yeah.
I feel like in the future we're just gonna like nod to each other and like be terrified, and then that
But
would
like
be offensive.
don't
No,
nod
I don't
like
think so.
sideways a
Yeah.
little.
That was a sideways
just-
nod.
I don't think so. I think there's going to be enough pushback because of how brittle millennials have become. There's going to be the next generation is going to push back against that, and I think we're in for a generation of trolls. Like I honestly think that
We don't
this-
have trolls already.
No. Like I mean, a generation of them. I mean, like everyone is going to be a troll, and we're doing it to ourselves by making ourselves so brittle in this current generation. Like all the millennials are going to be like, they're just babies, right? And so there's going to be a pushback against that from the next generation, where they say like, I'm going to go the opposite end, because there's always a counterculture movement by every generation, right?
Overcorrection.
Overcorrection, exactly. So they're going to go the other spectrum, and they're going to be just a generation of assholes.
I
Just
hope so.
monsters. It's going to be worse than ever, though. Like imagine
It's
that
better than
this.
the other option. It's better than the
Then they
other,
get softer.
where there's like no such thing as comedy. Are you saying Mortal Kombat XL because there's an ad for Mortal Kombat XL on Twitch? Yeah, it's I don't know. I'd prefer that to us just being terrified of each other and nodding.
The constant
Appropriate.
censorship.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying coloring books.
Yeah, I just because as he's talking about like I really like to like draw this out in like colors. I'm like,
It wasn't something soothing to me.
uh,
It was more because you said it's like to soothe.
yeah. It's to help.
Nodding is racist.
So it's supposed to help them focus in on something and feel more like to people with anxiety or whatever.
Yeah.
If you have to color inside the lines, and the adult coloring books are like these crazy designs where it's like you remember when you were a kid, you had these big areas, like the lines were like just huge, so
Yeah.
you couldn't really mess that up and like go outside the line, but you did anyways. Well, now the adult line things, it's like, all right, so this section's going to be one color, and this section's going to be it's just tiny little things so that you have to get meticulous
Imagine
and really focus.
Imagine the adult that messes that up. It's just like really depressed.
I can't color inside the lines.
Just snaps his crayon.
Yeah, I would imagine that to be like rage provoking. They just shoot their whole family.
That'd be fantastic.
But it's as you were sitting there talking about drawing the thing, that's all I could think about because I see it all the damn time. I've actually had people, so with all the stuff that's going on in my life right now, they're like, well, have you thought about like coloring?
Yeah, maybe you should.
Maybe the coloring will help you. I'm like, what the fuck do I want to color for?
Well,
Sorry.
here's the only thing I can think of with a coloring book. Like that might be really good if you were just blitzed. If you got home and you just like hit it like 4 or 5 times by yourself, and you got the coloring book in front of you, and you're just like, oh man. Look at these colors. Oh, it's so sad. The texture of these crayons, dude. Oh my god.
I think I'd be more entertained by the texture of the crayons
Yeah,
than I would actually putting the crayons to the paper.
I can see that. I can get that. You just blitz out of your brain. Sure. But like sober, me doing that, I would just find it so tedious.
Yeah. What am I doing? What's the purpose of this? Like,
Right.
what are you doing?
I would only recommend that, of course, if you live in Colorado and it's legal. I'm not recommending any illegal substances.
Any legal place
For
out
any
there,
reason.
enjoy.
Or unless
legal,
you have
any
a
legal
medical reason.
thing, enjoy legal things.
Right.
Legal.
If you see a doctor for back pain and you have a card,
Only enjoy League of Legends if it's legal.
just illegal legends,
Illegal legends.
Illegal league.
the illegal League of Legends.
Oh, dude. Yeah. All right. So,
what's
Etrian
coming out?
Odyssey. What?
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. You guys are going to talk about Etrian Odyssey.
I was gonna try and rope it back into video games. We kind of keep going on tangents on political,
I wanna know-
society and whatnot.
What's coming out? Hit me with the titles, because I
XCOM
don't know
2.
anything about anything.
Dude.
XCOM 2 comes out on the 5th.
So,
Oh yeah,
Be
great.
there.
as far as like what's coming out for video
Be
games,
there.
we're in that early part of the year where like really nothing comes out, and what comes out isn't like important.
Did Dragon's Dogma
XCOM
come
2
out?
is going to be huge.
I've been like drenched in Dark Souls 2, so I don't even know.
Yeah, Dragons. I believe it has. I heard people saying they played it.
Is it better on Steam? Does it feel smoother?
I'm not playing that game.
I'm playing it
People who play that game are losers,
soon. I'm a loser.
and I'm not a loser.
I'm
I
a
know-
loser.
Yeah, people who play Dragon's Dogma are nerds.
As you're on your 3DS. Yeah, I fucking nerd.
Pooping and playing.
Piece of shit.
Dumb nerds.
So-
Stupid nerd.
Yeah.
Talking about, I'm
I
just
beat 'em
gonna
up all the
go
time.
ahead and read off some of these
Super
games
fun.
here. So, we'll start. Mario and Luigi Paper Jam Brothers came out yesterday.
I didn't know they were called Paper Jam Brothers.
Wait, hold on. It's not called Paper Jam Bros, is it?
Paper Jam Bros.
I think it's just called Paper Jam.
PGB. Paper Jam Bros. Or
Paper-
PJ.
I'm pretty sure it's not called Paper Jam Bros.
So,
But if
Swift
it is, that's
for
hilarious.
PC, we have it's Swiftly. 3DS Final Fantasy Explorers comes out the 26th,
Brr.
along with Rise of the Tomb Raider, Baba Yaga, Temple of the Witch.
Do you
for-
know what Final Fantasy Explorers is? Either of you?
No, I don't want to know.
The world's
Stop
on a
talking
brink
about
of war,
3DS.
and it's in.
It's Monster Hunter with Final Fantasy.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Nah.
I wish it was out for something that wasn't bad.
Lego Marvel Avengers is coming out. The Witness is coming out.
The Witness.
Block Hood.
Starring Harrison Ford.
Slain. Do you remember Slain?
I've heard about it.
So that chick that we work with, her husband works on that game.
Oh yeah.
So that game got pushed back. I was actually going to pick it up because it's sorry.
They
Pick it
couldn't
up.
release it for peak.
They couldn't release it yet, but it's basically like a Castlevania style game. So it's dark, gritty Castlevania kind of.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So the chick we work with, her husband has been working on this game.
That's pretty
It's called
sick.
Slain. I'm actually excited to pick it up and review it.
It's called Plane.
It's
called
coming
Rain.
out on PC the 27th.
Okay.
And we have Rise of the Tomb Raider for the PC, Full Blast for the PC.
Full blast.
That's that prawn for the PC.
Take the Dream 9. Sebastian
I didn't play Take
Loeb
the Dream 8,
Rally
so I can't play
Evo.
that one.
9, take the dreams.
Bombshell.
Yeah.
This War of Mine, The Little Ones.
I've heard of that. That looks interesting.
And then supposedly at the end of the January, we're also supposed to get Slain for the PS4, Vita, Wii U, Xbox One.
Oh wow, it's coming out for all that.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Any AAA titles?
XCOM.
Tales of Symphonia for PCs coming out February 1st.
Wait, was that a good one?
Yeah, honestly, that was my favorite of the Tales series.
That was the one that came out for GameCube first,
Yes.
right?
The beta
I like
for,
that game a
The
lot.
beta
Yeah.
for The Division is coming out next week. Anybody?
Okay,
Any of
we're-
us playing that? Is Justin playing
beta.
that?
We should probably play that game. That's a big title.
Talking about actual releases, not these green light bullshit projects.
Well, it's beta. Like it's beta.
Black Ops 3
Awakening? What is that? Oh, it's a DLC.
Yeah, maybe you'll get it. You're a big Black Ops. You're a big Blops fan.
Yeah, I'm not
Like your
paying
blobs?
money for
Black
DLC
Ops
for that.
3.
I don't do map packs. Sorry, I
Call of
can't buy
Duty.
map packs.
Did you hear the disdain
XCOM
in his
2.
voice? I don't do map packs.
No.
Look at you.
I'm excited for the
It's a-
XCOM
it's
2
a-
is going to be big, man. I'm going to play
February 5th.
that. That's going to be tough.
Along
XCOM
with
2?
here's
Yeah.
where we're getting into the AAA stuff. February, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4.
Yay.
Then you have your XCOM 2.
I'm sure its mechanics are going to be tight.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna review it. I've already played the demo. Let's hope the demo does not define the whole game.
Ninja Storm.
Mighty Number 9's coming out February.
Okay.
What's,
Assassin-
wait, what's Mighty Number 9?
That's
Mighty
the
Number-
Mega Man one.
Yeah, Mighty Number 9's the creator of Mega Man's Kickstarter project. He made a new Mega Man because they wouldn't let him make Mega Man 8, so he made Mighty Number 9. Or I'm sorry, he couldn't make Mega Man 9, so like a legit like succession to Mega Man 8.
You guys remember that 3D Mega Man for N64?
No.
Yeah, Legends.
That was for the PS1, wasn't it?
No, there's one for N64.
They had it for 64 also.
Oh,
I thought it was called Legends. I thought it was just called Mega Man.
I think it was Mega Man Legends. Because it was like a futuristic kid who was learning about Mega Man, wasn't it?
Ah.
And he became a Mega Man.
Yeah. We had the Assassin's Creed Chronicles Russia
Sex with a woman?
I think so.
coming out in February.
What's sexual intercourse? What's that like, Spencer?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know.
Here's
How do you do
actually so the Assassin's Creed Chronicles collection or Chronicles stuff that's coming out. It looks like this. I know you said that it doesn't get great reviews and stuff, but for a
No.
side scroller, it looks pretty good
It looks
graphically, at
entertaining
least.
and- It looks more entertaining than the normal Assassin's Creed to me.
Yeah.
The
right.
Assassin's Creed Chronicles collection, all three of them. So China, India, and Russia are all going to be in
That's
this one
racist,
game.
Eric, that's racist.
What?
What?
It's a collection.
Yeah, I know.
China, India.
How is
and
that
Russia?
racist?
You can't just collect these people.
Oh, okay. I get the racism now. If I could, I would.
Really, but
I don't get it. I wish I did.
not really anything there. But
We're collecting them, and then
You
we're going
gotta
to
check
ship
your
them off to a
privilege.
single place.
yeah.
Check your fucking privilege.
But yeah, so that's coming out, and I think it's $30 is what I last heard. But it's 3 separate storylines, 3 separate games, $10 a piece.
3 Assassins.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Chronicles. I
Too much
actually think
Creed.
that's the $30 for that whole series. I think would be good.
How much do they cost individually?
I think they're 15 individually.
Oh wow!
I think they're
It's like
15.
buy 2 get 1 free. That's
Yeah.
the deal.
So
That's the steal.
Unravel comes out.
Do you know there's a funny thing about Unravel? They actually lost the rights to the name. Unravel.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's it going to be called?
I'm not really sure. what-
Unyarn?
I'm not really sure. Let me look up that news story. Yeah. It's gonna be called Yarn Guy.
Yarn Guy actually sounds like the name of a Japanese title. Yarn Guy. And it would work as a Japanese title. You're no.
I'm only gonna go as far as to the end of February here.
Yeah.
But Street Fighter V comes out February 16th.
Is
Or
Justin gonna be
7.
the only guy playing that? The only person on?
I think I'm gonna pick it up also.
Okay.
I don't have a good fighter that I've played in a while, and if he's on it, I know he'll be on the PS4 of it.
Yeah,
PS4 version.
The USPTO informed EA that its trademark for Unravel was refused. That was because it is likelihood. There was a likelihood of confusion with another company's Unravel trademark.
What?
There's a game called, and I heard about this. I'm trying to find the actual name of the game. Damn it, where is it? It just sounds like another game for like kids that came out with Unravel in it.
Okay.
So they were unable to trademark. So I guess they get to
So
name
it's-
it. They get to name it for now. They get to name it Unravel now, but they can't release like an Unravel later. Like if they want to make a sequel or something, they can't do it.
So they can still call it Unravel. It's just not trademarked.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they essentially are releasing a game that they can't make a sequel for,
What if they just
which is
called
usually
it-
not something that EA likes to do.
They could call it Unraveled. What if they just do it Unraveled?
I think it's the whole Unravel word.
Yeah, it's just like how we couldn't do when we were looking at that stuff. We couldn't do the itched or the itches or anything like that. It's
I
the
didn't know
base
this.
word.
I guess there actually is a children's board game called Unravel,
Okay.
and then the name of this game is Unraveled.
Cool. So they can't make a sequel to it.
Looks like.
Oh shucks. So next games that come out.
Just go with the yarn guy.
So February
Sounds like
19th.
saying yard guy.
So mid-February,
Oh, yeah.
I think, is when we're actually getting some decent releases, like Street Fighter V. This one here for PC, Five Nights at Freddy's World, a non-horror title set in Nights at Five Freddy's universe. And then we go on to Fire Emblem Fates, Conquest, and Birthrights.
Are you getting the special edition of that?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get it too. We should do an unbox. Wait. Oh, you're getting it? So maybe can we do an unboxing with that?
What is the 19th?
Should be a Friday.
If it's a Friday, then I can wait a day.
Yeah, they usually do. Nintendo releases its first party stuff on Fridays usually. Oh, Justin woke up late. He was playing Halo too much last night.
Yeah. Okay, so February 19th is a Friday. I can wait one day or like 9 hours to open up that and play it.
So what's the good month in gaming? When do we get like
Mid-February, I think, is when it's going to start picking up
Far
again.
Cry Primal?
Far Cry Primal,
Good month in gaming. Like
Mega
for a
Man
year?
Legacy Collection. What?
For a year, when's the good month in gaming?
No, like,
When
when's
does
the
it start
next
up
good
again?
month
Oh, the
in
next
gaming?
good month.
Bayonetta
Is
2.
March gonna be a thing?
for Wii U.
Dark Souls, right?
Yeah, but the next month that actually starts releasing good stuff, we're talking like February 9th and on. The rest of February.
February 5th.
February 5th and on.
XCOM 2. It's like the biggest game of the month.
That's the game I was referencing. But I just didn't know the exact date. Calm down over there, Spencer. Don't make me slap you. Rocket League hits Xbox One in February.
All right.
Disgaea
it's
for
great.
PC,
This guy is coming out for PC.
apparently. But it's
actually
it's
get
not a
that.
hard date. It just says February.
Oh, okay. I might actually get that.
But yeah, it looks like early to mid-February stuff starts coming out all through it. Far Cry Primal, Mega Man Legacy Collection. I'm kind of curious what comes out in this collection for the 3DS.
Isn't that the
'Cause
first?
If it hits 8, if 8 is on here, I will pick it up. And if I have to get a 3DS XL to play it, I would do it.
I don't think you would need one, right?
What? I'm
Aren't-
just saying that
there aren't
I
any games that are exclusive to one, isn't? Is there?
Haven't people played enough Mega Man? When is enough?
There's
Mega
it's,
Man.
It's never enough Mega Man.
and there's enough Mario.
When do you have enough?
When does Nintendo ever give up on a single character?
I wish they would remake Mario 64
They did. It's on the Nintendo DS.
on something that I can play.
Oh, like actual. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like high
I
resolution.
thought you were talking. Have you played Mario Galaxy?
Yeah.
You've played.
I don't like like it.
You didn't like it?
Or Mario Galaxy 2.
Why?
I don't care for it. I just don't like how it's done.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I
The
really
Ninten-
enjoyed
the
that one.
Nintendo DS
I thought that was a
remake-
good.
Of Mario 64 is the best remake I've ever played of a game.
I think
It was
Mario
amazing.
64 might be one of the best games ever created. But I want to play it as like the Unreal Tournament version. Or Unreal Tournament. The Unreal Engine version.
Oh, okay.
You know? Have you guys
Yeah.
seen that? Unreal Engine version?
I have seen screenshots, but not actual like video of it.
It's incredible.
Yeah, and I can imagine the Chow Garden made in Unreal
Suck,
Engine.
Sammy.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, yeah, that's what I want for my life, I think.
So also
That's what I need to make
without
myself
a
happy.
without a hard release date, we're also looking at Dragon Dating Simulator
Okay,
Oh,
good.
sign me up.
for February.
Yeah. So do the dragon date you, or you date the dragon?
You are a dragon and you were dating. It's much like your guys' pigeon dating game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're a dragon. You're dating other dragons.
Yeah. Well,
Is
do
there
you
a blue
like?
eyes white dragon
All right.
or red eyes black dragon
Okay.
or 1,000 dragon?
There's a 1,000-year-old dragon. Time wizard, use your time magic attack.
Is there a baby dragon? Where you say it in a normal voice and then say dragon.
Baby dragon.
A baby dragon. It's like Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. Reagan.
Yeah.
Use your time magic on baby dragon.
So
That's the exciting part.
early March, we're also looking at.
You know it's a baby dragon. You're not gonna see him very much longer. He's gonna get a lot
Oh
older.
shit,
You guys
Joey
really
just summoned
like
baby
dragons.
dragon. Oh,
you guys,
There's that baby.
time wizard. Yeah.
you guys are really digging on these. Never mind. Never mind. Can't. No.
Yu-Gi-Oh viewers.
When's Twilight Princess coming out? March? 4th?
March 4th.
Pokken tournament, dude.
Pokken tournament, early March.
Beautiful.
So Fire Emblem Fates
wait.
Revelation is supposed to be the third complete story to the Fate
Yeah.
Conquer and Birthrights. That comes out in
goodness.
March also.
So Pokken tournament. Who's covering that?
Ooh, I want to.
You're gonna do that?
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
for
that's
it.
You don't like Pokken tournament?
I'm not a fighting game person.
Me and Justin should do that.
he doesn't have a Wii U.
But I guess I could let him borrow it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Just let him borrow it. Why won't you let him borrow
Then
it?
you have to buy a game.
Just let him borrow it. Why do you not want Justin specifically to have your stuff?
No, because then he has to buy a game for it that he doesn't have a console.
I think you're racist.
I mean, yeah, there's racism in there. There's gonna be. It's America.
There's gonna always be racism, but
Oh shit, guys!
Oh.
March 31st. March 31st.
Oh,
What's
that's
happening?
That's the last day of March, I think. Hold on, let me check my calendar.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 for the PS3 and Xbox 360.
for the PS3,
And
Maybe
Xbox
they could upgrade the
360.
graphics to look like a PS3 game.
Exactly. So the
game
game
was so ugly.
ran like shit on the PS4 and an Xbox One. Now you want to bring it back down to the PS3 and Xbox 360?
Oh my god. It didn't
Why?
even look like a PS3 game.
No.
It looked horrible.
Why would you waste the money?
I don't know.
Yeah. So now that's as far as ahead as I like to look for games. I don't really typically like going 3 months out, 2 months out. But
view it again on 360.
I'll be just as miserable. I beat almost all of it in one night, like the whole stretch of the levels. I think I really did it in 2, but it was like the most miserable. I ended up being on the couch, and I was trying to stream it too, but I was streaming it, but laying down flat on my back on the couch, just like falling asleep, just trying to get through the stupid levels. They're just so bad. They like every level has its own power up in it, so like, and you need the power ups to do most of the special thingy doohickeys, and it'll be like super gravity, so you'll like jump really high, like the cheats you used to put in, and like it's like double jump in it and stuff. It was just the worst game I've ever played. It had to be the worst game of last year. Like there couldn't be anything worse. It was completely broken. You'd like bug out all the time.
I haven't had an interest in skating games since I think I played Skate when it came out.
I never got to that series.
Yeah, it's like the last skating game I played. Skate. I think I played Tony Hawk Underground and then Skate, and then I stopped playing skating games. Forever.
I was huge into Tony Hawk 1. Tony Hawk 2 I was big in, but I can't say I was particularly great at it. And
Yeah.
then slowly tapered off from there, but
Good lord,
hoping this game could bring me back into the fold.
the soundtracks. My God, they're still viable. They're still so viable.
Yeah, they're awesome. You gotta take off?
In a minute here. Okay, sorry. I'm really freaking pissed right now. So, living with roommates right now. Specifically this morning, I said, don't eat my pizza. My pizza's mine. Don't touch it. Because they were digging through the fridge like, oh, I don't know what to cook. And I'm
Pizza
like,
on
hey,
the
that
floor,
pizza in there is
no.
mine. Don't eat it.
What's the roommate situation? How many people are in there? 30?
It's my buddy and his 2 kids, and then his ex, baby mama. She shows up to watch the kids every now and then.
Okay.
She showed up this morning, and I specifically said, "Don't eat my pizza."
To her.
To her, and he
Someone
just
has
texted
the
me and
op-
told me that she ate everything but one slice.
So she goes into somebody's house that's not hers.
She doesn't really understand that it's not hers. Because she walked in and just started digging through the fridge as soon as she got there. She's like, "Oh, I'm so hungover. I need to eat."
Do you own the house?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I moved in with my buddy and his 2 kids.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this chick shows up
Well,
and just starts eating and drinking, and the place is hers. She doesn't knock. She just walks in the door. She parks in the driveway. Gets the.
is she gonna pay you for a new pizza?
Oh, she is going to.
Yeah.
Bitch gonna pay for my pizza.
Okay. You gonna take it out her ass?
Hmm?
Are you gonna take it out her ass? Take that money out her ass.
Oh, the money.
Wait, she has like a
Money,
coin
yeah.
purse in
But I
there?
don't want to. I don't want to go get the pizza slices out of her ass. I don't want those ones anymore.
That actually makes more sense than the money part.
Are you going to make? Are you going to make
That's
change
cool.
out
I'm
of
gonna
her
trick
$5
her out.
ass?
Yeah.
I'm gonna trick her out until she gets me my money back.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
You gotta do. Check out the people.
Oh yeah, this is good. Daniel said to basically poison the pizza, to put laxatives in the pizza. I don't know how you put laxatives in the pizza, Daniel, but he could do that with other things, and she could just eat those
You
things.
can't cut laxatives?
How about brownies? Make some brownies, fresh brownies, and go. Please do not eat these brownies.
But don't make the common mistake that I've done many times of making 2 sets of brownies. And one you put them in and one you didn't.
One of the poison brownies.
And then you forget which one.
Oh.
Every single time I'm doing it. I always
Inconceivable.
I always make 2 sets of brownies. It's like, damn it, I did it again.
really bizarre.
you just look down at the 2 platters.
Yeah, like, oh no.
You grab those. You grab a newspaper and your 3DS, and you go sit on the toilet, and you're just like,
Yeah.
all right, we'll see which one this is.
the old trial and error. That's why I love my 3DS.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It seems to be pretty harmless. I mean, I honestly think that's a good idea by Daniel. I mean, or you could just poison them, with real poison.
You know what? This isn't the first time that something like this has happened. So she moved out. I bought laundry detergent. She took all the
And then
laundry
she ate
detergent.
all of your laundry
She
detergent
ate all the laundry detergent.
except for one laundry detergent.
That's what
Glug,
pisses me
glug.
off so much. Like I started like I don't. It's not my issue with my roommates. It's this random bitch that shows up and just starts taking shit.
The best method of enforcement is going to be like an intermittent method.
I
So-
left $20 on the table, and she ate all of it except for $1.
So I would start doing this. You could do the laxatives the first time, and then start saying like leave a note that says these might be poison and they may not be. And just let her kind of like take one, and then it's not poison.
She just eats it just more carefully.
Maybe she
More
eats it.
careful with her bites.
Maybe she eats one and it's not poison, and then the next one is poison.
What does she just taste and go? No
Oh.
poison. Okay.
Oh,
little
it's just
bit.
Daniel says and lock the toilets
That's
before you
just
leave.
mean.
Like
Well,
just
you can't give somebody a medical affliction and not give them a way to solve it, right?
Well, they can go outside and shit in the corner. The dogs do it.
She can get.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Like break the toilets first. Don't lock them. Just break them. Like take the little, the hook off the refill thing at the very top of the toilet. So that it can't. There's no water in the bowl.
I thought you would smash.
Well, see, the issue is there is that now then I have to clean that.
The toilet.
I have to clean that bowl now.
Can you imagine like the psychotic fucking like drive that it would take to do that to poison her with laxatives and then break all the toilets with a sledgehammer and then just look at her with it.
I'm following you for that first part, but that
slowly-
second part,
yeah, it escalates
that's where the
like
insanity
crazy.
comes in.
Because if they were broken, like smashed to bits, it would really like she would get the message though.
I mean, it wouldn't just be a prank at that point. It would be like I'm really afraid for my life.
It'd be real.
Like this guy broke all the toilets and he's somewhere in the house still.
Yeah. Just make weird like banging noises with a sledgehammer.
Just drag it on the ground every now and then.
And drag it around the house. Yeah.
Down the stairs.
Yeah.
Seriously, that fucking pisses me off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
I think laxatives are honestly the way to go here.
Well, does anybody else potentially eat the pizza, or just her? She's the only offender. Like the kids
She was the
don't
only
do it.
adult home today with
But-
the kids. So there's no way the kids would have made their own food because
But
they're
is
2 and 4.
is it likely that she took that pizza and fed it to those kids?
And ate it herself, yes.
Well, but then you couldn't really put because you wouldn't want to You wouldn't want to. I'm gonna make a word here. Laxidate those kids, would you?
Well, no. Yeah,
Laxative.
honestly, I'll probably
Hold
just
on.
confront her and be like, hey, go buy me a pizza. And don't just take shit without asking. This isn't your house. That's probably what will end up happening.
Yeah.
And if there's a problem there, then I just won't store food in the house. I'll get my own fridge.
No, you should absolutely store food and definitely poison it.
Yeah, laxidize all the food.
Not poison, of course, but put laxatives in some brownies.
We should all remember this incident the next time we play an RPG and go into people's houses and take all their stuff.
What?
Oh, in
So
RPG, your character always goes into someone's house, breaks the pots, and then leaves.
Oh, I see.
I
Takes
noticed
the
that in
rupees.
Dragon Quest it's particularly offensive because they offer you the ability to look through like everything. So like you can go through their drawers. Like they're just standing there in the room and you just go like open the drawers and like a medicinal herb will come out, which is weed. And then you'll just be like, "Oh, cool, I'm taking this."
I found this herb.
Search and seizure.
It's like, "All right, you're the hero of
But-
time, right?"
I do need to get going, guys.
All right.
All right.
I got to head out early. So,
Okay.
take it easy.
Where the fuck is Justin? Is my question.
He played Halo too much last night.
Yeah, he
right?
woke up late.
How late? Is he still asleep?
I think he woke up about 20 minutes ago.
Oh,
He messaged me.
I see.
Partying too hard. Those crazy kids. That gin
Halo.
and juice.
To be young again.
That gin and juice.
Oh, your boy JD, he's on here.
There he is. Don't judge me.
JD, what did happen to you, man? Should we scoot over a little bit?
Yeah, let's go.
Here, you take that chair. I'll take your chair.